Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another official bets video. This is for UFC Vegas 61, Dern versus Jan. Not the greatest fight card in the world. I did find 6 good betting spots on it, though. But as far as the fights go, they're just not really good fights. But hey, man, at least we got a UFC back after a week off. I want to go over a couple things, then we'll do the quick recap of UFC Vegas 60. Then we'll get right into these bets. First thing, tomorrow we're doing our first ever fight companion on my channel with me, Patrick from Addicted to Combat and Lou Betcha. Go follow him on Twitter. He has a YouTube page too with MMA Engine. Everybody go check all that out. And then of course Johnny K Picks. Everybody check his stuff out too. But yeah, man, first ever fight companion. We're gonna start at 4 o'clock when all the fights start. That's 4 a.m. Eastern my time. And yeah, man, we'll be watching all the fights, giving you live fight tips, on what we think is going to happen in the fights, and just having some drinks, some smokes, and just having a good time overall. So if you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow and want to come hang out with us and during the fights, man, definitely do that. Also, everybody that's in the contest to win the 5 autographed cards, if you did put in a parlay and you had Ricci or Penne on it, make sure you go change that out so you still have a chance to win with 3 fights instead of 2. So yeah, man, that's for the 1,000 subscriber contest and 5 autograph cards this week. So if you haven't got in it, go get in that. Quick recap of UFC Vegas 60, Sandhagen versus Song. I went 3-3 on my bets for plus 0.85 units. It's not the biggest win, but hey, man, I'll take that on that crazy card. It was just a weird card. That makes 4 winning weeks in a row, and I've won 7 out of 8 now. We're going to add on to that, go to 5 winning weeks and 8 out of 9, man, and just keep adding on to it. I'm going to try to do a 10 winning streak, 10-week winning streak or something, maybe try to get up to 20, something like that. So, yeah, my 3 winning bets from UFC Vegas 60 was Andre Fili plus 1.5 units, super close fight, pretty good fight. Second winning bet was Rodriguez under 1.5 rounds with Chidi. I won that plus 1.65 units, and that was pretty easy. I thought the fight should have been over in the first round, but definitely in the second, man. And third winning bet was the Agapova Robertson under 2.5 rounds, super easy bet, won 1.5 units on that. And yeah, man, that was going one. That was either going to be Agapova finishing her or her finishing Agapova real quick, like they did. 3 losing bets, man. I took a shot at the dog Cameron Van Camp. He looked terrible fight IQ. I lost 2.5 units, but I did get to see him get punched in the face really hard for having no fight IQ, so it's kind of worth it. Second losing bet was Barrio minus 1.45 units on that, and Anthony Hernandez looked phenomenal. We won't be fading him anymore. He looked phenomenal. Cardio looked phenomenal. Toughness, everything. Third losing bet was Basharat Bozer parlay. I lost 1.1 units on that. And yeah, man, Bozer defends takedowns with hammer fists. It's ridiculous. So yeah, man, lost that parlay. I don't think I'll be really doing any more parlays for a while. I usually don't anyways, but it's just always something. But that brings my official bet record to 147 and 106 for plus 51.05 units. As you know, my units are $100, so I'm up $5,105 now since I started my page, and we're going to keep adding on to that. So let's get into these bets for this week. I got 6 of them. Like I said, I have 2 underdogs and I have 4 favorites, but the biggest favorite was minus 150. First underdog play is at plus 145. I have Chelsea Chandler and Julija Stoliarenko under 2.5 rounds, and I really can't see this fight going any other way. The face-offs were intense today. These girls are going to go at it, and I just think that Chandler only has a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and it's just not going to go good for her anytime this fight hits the ground. This fight's going to hit the ground because both these girls are grapplers, so if either one of them gets stung in the air standing or anything, of course, they're going to shoot for a takedown, go for what they know. And at that point, I think Chandler could even get the KO standing, maybe, the TKO. She hits really hard, so I'll be looking for all that stuff, but I really like the under 2.5 in that. Next bet is at plus 100. I have Mackenzie Dern under 3.5 rounds for plus 100. I have 2 units to win 2 units. On my last bet, I have 1.4 units to win 2.05 units on the Stoliarenko under because it was plus 145. Mackenzie Dern bet plus 100 under 3.5 rounds, and I really like that because I think Mackenzie Dern, the first time that she gets to wrap up Jan here with either standing backpack, whatever, anything that she did to Torres, or if she's able to get the fight to the ground like she was against Rodriguez in the 3rd round, Jan's going to be done. Jan doesn't have the defensive grappling and defensive jiu-jitsu to defend any of the stuff that Dern's going to throw at her. And in the small cage, with basically, 3.5 rounds, I think she's easily going to get this done. And maybe I took this instead of just the Mackenzie Dern by sub at -110 because I don't think Mackenzie Dern is going to sub her in the 4th or 5th round. Who knows, maybe, but I think she gets it done before that. But just in case Jan does hit her with some lucky shot or something, freak injury or something, I got both sides covered at the -3.5. Next fight is Krzysztof Jotko at -110. I got 2.2 units to win 2 on him, and I really like him here, man. I think that he's better than Allen pretty much everywhere. He's faster. He's got better striking, in my opinion. I think he's going to actually have the better wrestling in this fight. Allen may have the better jiu-jitsu, but Jotko looked good against GM3 and Misha Serkinov in jiu-jitsu. So I put them guys up there with Brendan Allen for sure. You've seen Brendan Allen's jiu-jitsu against Jacob Malkoun. I don't know, man. I really think that Jotko is going to outpoint him here. I think that Jotko, like I said, can land the takedowns and has the cleaner counter striking. Allen's striking's okay. He's got decent power, but he just throws looping punches. There's not much. He's not that technical, and Krzysztof is, and Krzysztof's faster. So I think Krzysztof's going to land the nice counter shots, and like I said, even be able to land the takedowns himself on Brandon Allen if need be. Fourth bet is the Joaquim Silva versus Jesse Ronson under 2.5 rounds. I got that at -125 at 1.85 units to win 1.5 units. And I really like this, man. Both these guys are finishers, and both these guys get finished. Jesse Ronson's finished 13 of 16 of his last wins by finish, and he's been finished in his last 2 wins. Silva's finished 5 of his last 7 opponents, and he's been finished in his last 2 losses. So, and 3 out of 4 of his losses. So I really like this. Both these dudes are going to go out there and throw some bombs, man. Something's going to happen. That's just how it is. Silva's too aggressive in the small cage, man. I really think one of these dudes is getting the finish in under 2.5 rounds. Fourth bet is Aleksei, Ilir, Latifi. I got this at -130. Aleksei, Ilir, Latifi over 1.5 rounds. I really think that Latifi's wrestling and defensive grappling is going to be able to get him through the first round. And then by the second round, when both these guys slow down, it probably turn into a slow match like Sergey Spivak versus Aleksei Oleinik, where I just see Ilir Latifi being able to land a takedown or defend Aleksei Oleinik's takedowns, end up on top, and just burn some time away. After they both gas, this is going to get greasy and sloppy, and I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but I do believe that both of them got the cardio and strength to last 1.5 rounds. Ilir Latifi's never been finished. Never been submitted in his career. So, and he's a really good wrestler. So I'm hoping he can keep this standing in that first round where Oleinik's most dangerous and get through it. And my fifth and final bet is Maxim Grishin. I got him at -150. I have 2.25 units to win 1.5 units. And I just think that Grishin's pretty much better than Lin's everywhere. I think that he'll have the wrestling to keep this fight standing. And I think he even has the defensive wrestling to end up on top of Lin's, especially when Lin starts to slow down like he does. And he slowed down really bad against Prachnio in his last fight. He just got lucky. Prachnio slowed down even worse. So I really do like Grishin here. I think he can stun Lin standing. And I think that he'll be able to, like I said, hang with the grappling, and then once Lin slows down, out grapple Lin's. And he was able to rear naked choke. Grishin rear naked choked Alexander Volkov a long time ago, and if he can do that to Volkov, he could do that to a gassed out Lin. So I'm taking Grishin. I don't know by points or finish, but I like Grishin there. So them are my 6 bets. Like I said, everybody come hang out with us tomorrow for this fight companion. It's going to be super fun. You'll get to see me sweat out some of these bets when I got like $250 on a bet or something. I usually get pretty nervous, but it's going to be a good time, man. So everybody come hang out. Good luck, everybody. Good luck to whoever wins the cards, man. And we will see. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good luck, everybody.